There's a reason why the dark scares us so much. In the dark, you can't see things for what they really are. I remember being a kid and being absolutely convinced late at night that that tree branch that was scraping up against my window was really this clawed hand of a monster waiting to get in, and that the sleeve of a shirt that I had thrown on the ground the day before was actually a tentacle that was reaching out from under my bed to grab my arms and legs. But in the morning, when the light shines, those things aren't so scary. You get to see them for what they really are. Jesus is the light of the world. Without Jesus, we're walking in darkness. We don't see each other the right way. The people around us, they become people to hate or fear or use for our own good. We don't see God the right way. It's easy to just think of God as a far-off being who really doesn't care about your life and isn't there to help. Or maybe a heartless judge that will only show his love and favor to you if you clean yourself up well enough and do enough to make him happy. But Jesus is the light of the world. He shows life for what it really is. He shows us each other for who we really are. More than that, he shows us God for who he really is, because Jesus is God himself walking among us. Now I know that's a big claim. If you're skeptical about that, you're not alone. Many of the people in Jesus' day laughed at his claim, mocked him, or just outright disbelieved him. If you want to know if this is true, though, there's only one way for you to find out. Get to know him. If you want to know if Jesus' promises are really true, that he can teach you this new way of looking at life and the right way of understanding God himself, there's no better way than to listen to what Jesus has to say. Maybe over the next week or so as you enter into this new year, take some time to read the Gospel of Mark. Or maybe John's Gospel is a good place for you to start. Get to know Jesus, hear his words and the promises that he makes. And I promise you this, not only will your life look different, not only will your relationships look different, but you'll start to see God for who he really is. The Word of God in John chapter 8. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." The Pharisees challenged him, "Here you are appearing as your own witness. Your testimony is not valid." Jesus answered, "Even if I testify on my own behalf, my testimony is valid, for I know where I came from and where I am going. But you have no idea where I came from or where I am going. You judge me by human standards. I pass judgment on no one. But if I do judge, my decisions are true because I am not alone. I stand with the Father who sent me. In your own law it is written that the testimony of two witnesses is true. I am one who testifies for myself. My other witness is the Father who sent me." Then they asked him, "Where is your Father?" "You do not know me or my Father," Jesus replied. "If you knew me, you would know my Father also." He spoke these words while teaching in the temple courts near the place where the offerings were put. Yet no one seized him, because his hour had not yet come. The Word of God. Merry Christmas.